All right, let's do a random. And again, we're here. Fingers crossed we get Aegis. If we do, awesome. But we're just trying to see what we get in terms of the XP differences.
Watch it be Cherry Blossom. No,
I'm okay with that.
I like
Killer
Killer
Whale. This is fun.
Killer Whale, good.
This is
Killer
fun.
Whale's the one where we assault the base, right?
Yep.
So chat, chat is
Yes.
saying, chat is talking about carriers a little bit, and one of the guys says Hornet is good for Cherry Blossom. I agree with him because those B-25s annihilate the airfields.
Yeah.
Those are really huge HE bombs. Those would do massive work.
Yes.
They probably do pretty good against the shore installations.
Oh,
here.
it's so amazing.
So
yeah, Hornet is a pretty good CV for ops.
I will admit, this is the first time I've seen Killer Whale since they've redone everything. So
Same. This will be interesting.
Killer Whale is pretty much the same, except instead of a Koenig in the harbor, I think it's a Gneisenau.
Slight difference.
My gun's bigger than yours.
Good to know my heavy cruiser AP is useful against these things.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
There was a time that it wasn't.
I didn't remember 30 seconds feeling so long.
Oh, you're my
There's a joke to be made.
Oh! Oh!
Keep it clean, people.
You walked right into that one, though.
Yeah, I walked right that one. I'll freely admit it. Okay, this is the one where I don't generally like going south because you usually walk right into the destroyer. Ooh, okay, there's the decent dispersion. I get decent dispersion against a shore target.
That's okay. They have to die as well. No, I'm not getting... Are you guys getting ribbons for blowing those up? That used to be a thing.
I am.
Okay,
yes. Yes, I do. I have one.
I have 3.
Good. Oh, you're the one stealing all our kills. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, I'm a filthy kill stealer. I make no shame about it.
Alpha, when we come around, before we come around the headland here down to the south, can you pop your hydro just to make sure that we don't run smacking first into that DD?
Oh my god, Kyle, it's a Nuremberg. Be afraid.
Oh no, I'm trembling in my boots.
What?
I love how you barely clipped him and he took a citadel. That's amazing.
Yes.
Imagine having a Nuremberg with 36,000 hit points. Though.
Oh, that would feel pretty good, actually.
I mean, that would be great.
Take
in a tier
2
6
salvos.
game.
2 salvos. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the 2 salvo Nuremberg.
There's a joke in
Come
there somewhere
on,
too.
There is a joke in there, absolutely. I'm waiting for you guys to pick it up. Come on.
Die. Explode. No.
Oh, I'll take care of him.
Oh, it's a Gata, not a Z25.
And a Bayern instead of a König Albert?
Yes,
Go
usually.
go gadget Eugen secondaries.
8 kilometers, German secondaries. Let's do this.
Hey, Eugen gets the 105s and 5, so that should go right through the Gata's bow.
All right.
Yeah, it looks like the Koenigs were... no, that was a Nassau originally, so it looks like the Nassaus were replaced by Bayerns.
It's great with the shore installation because I can just load HE and I can just fire at 4 different targets and blow them up.
Okay, what just happened? My airstrike here?
Go Italian 90 millimeters. Yep, that's Italian. Went right through his upper belt and overpenned. Overpen.
Ugh.
Really, Nuremberg? You're gonna do this? You just shot AP at my angled belt. Really?
You know what's really nice? Having airstrikes against a stationary Gneisenau.
Isn't it awesome?
Thank you.
Welcome to Earth, bitch.
not as good as I was hoping for.
Oh, that was a waste of a turret.
Oh, how did that not hit?
I know why I'm not hitting. Up. Case in point. Actually, anybody know how thick the plating is on the civilian ships? Nice 90mm secondaries might actually be able to do some damage to them.
I think that they're probably like 10mm at best. Use AP and you only overpen.
That shell went nowhere where I aimed it, but I'll take it. I just realized.
All right, port
this is
starboard
another
torpedoes are
one of
down.
those
Port
options
torpedoes
where
are
you
available.
Don't get
We're going to get up
chance to
here
go
and
really
wipe
go
these
with us.
guys out. Let's do a bit like that.
Come on, how is this fuel store not blowing up? I fired like 4 different shots at this damn thing.
Wow.
One there
You guys see the guy
and
when he-
one
when
there.
it went down, it just kind of leapt off the dock. and
Dead
kinda landed
sexy.
right back
There
down
we go,
off of it.
finally.
Okay, has the exit point popped up yet?
No, I see it. We've got a Nuremberg to the north that's shelling Kyle's Vanguard. That's all we see right now.
West is exit.
All right, sorry.
I'll head
Grunty.
north and make sure this Nuremberg doesn't enter this haven, because that's part of the challenge.
Yeah, there's also, remember, there's going to be a battleship with him somewhere to the rear, too.
I'll be
Well,
okay. I have a
we'll let-
24-second reload.
We'll let Stryker suss him out then. Okay, there's
Probably
a
need
couple more
some-
forts.
We probably need some hydro here and here for the destroyers.
All right, I'll move. Actually, I don't have Hydro. I have defensive fire. So.
Hydro's 1 minute left on cooldown.
I'll head out that way. My hydro's up.
Are you sure you want to show me that angle, Nuremberg? Because you will not like it.
Grunty, I'm going to try to stick with you since I think there are carriers on this map and we don't know.
Good
how
evening,
they're
Anvil.
yet.
No, there's no carrier. Unless they changed it.
I thought one of the secondary.
And
was
of
a
course,
carrier.
all overpens.
Well, yeah, it's a Nuremberg, man. You better kill him, or I'm going to move up here. He's almost in my gun range, so you're running out of time to kill him, buddy.
I'm working on it.
Move faster.
The one sucky thing about Vanguard is the turret angle.
There
we
you go.
Yeah, her turret angle.
The one sucky thing about Vanguard is the rear turret angles. It's almost like playing in Anchorage. You kind of have to show a little more side to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's one thing that Hood kind of has over Vanguard. I like Vanguard, the fact that Vanguard's turrets are closer together, because so your dispersion doesn't get really wonky at times with all 8 barrels. But you kind of sacrifice the rear turret angles when you're when you're pressing forward.
Oh,
that.
definitely.
A T-22. No, that's horrifying.
It actually is. I have no hydro.
You got the 7 provinces. You'll be fine.
Wait, 7 Province doesn't have Hydra?
Nope,
No.
doesn't have radar. It is literally the least useful Tier 8 cruiser.
I also have no defensive fire. This.
But even then, without DFAA, its AA is punishing.
I was going to say,
yeah,
it
the
doesn't
AA
need
is
DFAA.
nasty. Oh, it would be so nice if it had it, though.
Oh, if it had DFAA, it would be a legit no-fly zone.
Yeah, it would be like old Atlanta.
Mental note, do not expect the destroyers to be motoring flat out in an operation. You will miss.
Can you handle that
I don't
Bayern,
know.
Kyle, or do you need help?
I should be able to handle it. Currently, I'm just working over the one fort.
Okay, our exit point is in F1, by the way. So
Only half of the ships need to make it there, so even if I
know.
die, you should be able to complete it.
I'm not concerned. I'm just letting everybody know that it did finally spawn.
I can't kill this
Well,
T-22.
you're done.
I'm working on the FUBU.
Alright, Bayern, let's dance.
I'm gonna laugh if any of those go anywhere near.
There we
Never
go.
mind. I'm laughing at myself.
If you don't laugh, you'll just cry.
I shot at a destroyer.
Did you ground yourself, Ladeshi?
I was intentionally doing that in case there were a bunch of torps
Oh,
coming.
okay.
but then they didn't
Understandable.
torp.
I was about to say I shot at a destroyer with Roma's guns, and I actually hit it. That
I just punched the Bayern in the nose for 12k.
I believe it. Matt Chihuahua at the resub. Thank you much.
yeah, that's more like it. Okay, I don't want to charge into torp range of this Nuremberg. Well, if I do go get into torp range, he might present a halfway decent broadside to me. Come on.
I've already got this Nuremberg's broadside.
Oh, okay.
It's not doing me much good, but
There we go.
I think I've got him with this salvo. There we go.
Let God
Don't let that Bayern win.
I'm trying not to.
Yeah, I was about
Ow!
to...
Oh.
Ow.
Well,
I didn't realize the Bayern had a really tough citadel.
Yeah,
It's,
It's
a
German.
battleship.
it's German, baby.
all right.
Yeah, but even then, I was like, it's tier 6. Basically, I
who's
got
the
full of
fastest
myself.
But hey, guys, isn't there another wave spawning here that we need to kill for the
There is.
secondary?
That's kind of why I'm lurking where I'm at here.
Striker, you got the Bayern with your Kaga.
Striker's got the mop-up job.
Oh yeah, Kaga will own that
Thank you,
thing.
Thank you, Striker. I appreciate you.
I'm out of heals, so I'm gonna be a little bit further back.
Okay.
Yep, there we go.
This has not been a good test.
Oh look, a Nuremberg.
Yeah, this has not been a good test of Roma. I have not been shot at like I was expecting to be. Granted, my guns have not been behaving, which is kind of par for the course, but...
Somebody shoot this gate off my back so I can ignore him.
Secondaries are on the gate.
Okay.
Secondary from Magana. Seriously. Everywhere but where the Nuremberg is. Man, screw it. I'm switching over to the Bayern. It's a bigger target. Nice, Striker.
Striker doing the Lord's work with the Kaga.
Wait. I just got a secondary kill
Yes.
on the Gata.
Roma's secondaries aren't terrible. She just doesn't get to use them very often.
What's the range of Roma's secondaries?
It's not great.
Currently, 7.3 kilometers.
She looks to have about an 6-inch gun broadside?
6-inch and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 millimeters, and the 90 millimeters are just kind of.
So what are these two guns in front of the 90mm turrets?
This is gonna fuck up my hair.
I've got 2 6-inch turrets, 3 gun 6-inch turrets per 5, and then 6 single gun 90 millimeters per side.
Yeah, but on like the 4th 90mm gun, there are like 2 6-inch guns and single mounts on the deck.
Oh, those are 3-inch. They're
Goodbye,
probably
Bayern.
anti-air armament.
I cannot pen this Fuso. I deal 0 damage to it. Freaking like
baby.
cruiser guns, man.
High velocity. Well, the high velocity 15-inch just did 15.
A little brawling
Wow,
Prinz
so
Eugen
I'll
to make
take
your
it.
evening good.
My guns
Love it.
actually did something.
I think we
Yep.
should get out now.
I
right?
think that's a good plan. I'm gonna head that way.
Yeah, I'm gonna floor it as soon as I complete
Yeah,
this turn.
yeah, because we're down 2 ships and we have to get 4 off the board. Is that right?
Yeah, you can also just die, Raptor, then we're good too.
Half
Well,
of the
actually,
operational
you only
ships.
need 3 of them because this is half of the operational ships, so
Ah,
the dead ships
okay.
won't count.
Yeah. So.
So-
Got it.
So if Raptor dies, we're good.
Well. Oh, that's a York. And all overpens.
That's because of the range. Welcome to Roma. You're at point blank range. Mine weren't overpens. LOL.
There wasn't an overpen.
Much better.
I think it'd be fun to make a novelty camo for Roma where the top superstructure is literally a wedding cake.
Ow! Thank you, Gneisenau. 16-kilometer party shot there.
He just wanted to say hello.
Oh, he said hello, all right.
He took about 7,000 health off with that one shell.
Hey, Raptor, look to your left.
Crowbar would come in handy right about now.
What about? Oh, you said left. I'm actually looking stern over the ship, over the back of the ship, so I didn't look the right way. That's why you're supposed to say port or starboard.
Do I look like I know which one is left and right?
No gas and no chicks.
Right is left is right. Figure it out yourself.
You know, say what you will. The Italians might have been fascist, inefficient.
They made pretty
bad guys,
ships.
but yeah, they made pretty ships.
Oh, the Italians, 10 out of 10 ship design.
Especially the cruisers, I can kind of go on, but the battleships and the destroyers. I think the Venetos look better than the Sodax personally, and I know a bunch of people would say cry heresy on that.
Really, the Sodex, I think, aren't helped because they're so compact.
Yeah, the Sodax proportions
Going very well, buddy
just
count.
for the sheer fact that they had to go through the Panama Canal, so they're kind of short and stubby.
All right,
Well, not even that.
Looks right.
We'll let Raptor finish the spiel on XP.
Well, I want to look at XP. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Look at that. That's a
Holy
much
heck.
improved result, you see.
All of us cleared 1,000 XP.
So then
how much damage did you do for that?
I have 211k.
I only have 100,000, and I'm still clearing 1,100 XP.
I only did 120, and I died.
I mean, so for me, this is what 1,800 base, and I made 750,000 credits.
That's pretty good.
There's a big steep drop of the like I have
Yeah.
155k and I'm sitting at 1,300. I'm actually not sure where your 500 difference comes from.
Raptor, out of curiosity, when you get back to port, check your econ bonuses.
Yeah, I was running green.
Okay, because I'm not even running green. I'm just
Okay.
running grades. And I'm still getting halfway decent credits earning
Okay.
on this.
So the message then is that if you want to run a div of 7 people and you want to maximize your earnings, don't pick an operation, just smash random operations. Literally.
Yeah, I think
You get better XP that way.
yeah.
Sounds
and
about right.
I think what it is to prevent people from trying to do like what we did with Aegis. You know how
Mhm.
we ran the tier 6 and we were like, yeah, this is hard. When we moved up to tier 7, we moved up to tier 7, but we still tailored our division towards the operation because we kind of made sure that we picked all cruisers that had heals. We picked fairly accurate battleships that could reach out and touch you at longer ranges for different things, like for that northern group that came in.
Okay.
I think you can still make rather decent if you just pick Narai and just steamroll it real quick.
You probably can, and I think that's probably. I mean, I'm not going to do this, but I suspect there is somebody out there who's their next step in this kind of evolution of let's investigate would be, okay, how quickly can you smash your way through things, and does that improve your results? If you're looking for simply a best return on investment, like you're investing flags and econ bonuses and whatever else, you want to maximize those results, then a 7-man div smash randoms is the way to go. But if you're looking to maximize like XP per hour, yeah, there's probably some kind of optimal way to do that I'm not going to bother investigating.
I know at least before they changed this, Narai was the optimal XP per time.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Because so many of these other ones are time gated in that the events happen at certain minutes into the operation. Narai's not really like that if memory serves. Or is it?
Narai is how fast you move forward, I think.
Exactly. It's Narai is things happen in a sequential order, whereas some of these operations crap happens at certain time markers.
Yeah, like you
That
can have
sounds
like
about
a
right.
Narai, if you're crawling forward with the heel circle, you're doing it you're not doing it at the fastest clip you could do it in, but if you've got like your battleships guarding if you've got your battleships and whatever guarding the heel circle, you're still moving at a pretty decent clip. That's like 15-20 knots right there. And
So-
that's still getting you moving forward.
So chat's asking an interesting question. Could the difference in my XP come from the fact that I was shooting at and getting damage on the shore installations, but that none of that damage shows up in your damage totals at the end of a game?
That might
Unless they
actually be
changed
it.
something.
Could be.
Under the
It
old
could,
way.
it could also
ahead.
be that you were shooting higher tier ships on average than I was.
I don't know.
I think they make an interesting point because I killed. I think. Let me do a quick check here on how many shore installations I killed.
I only got 3 shore installation kills, but I had a number, like, I always fire AP at the forts because it does amazing damage. And I had a couple of really good salvos. I just didn't get the kill on the fort. So maybe that makes a difference because you're still contributing. But your damage counter doesn't note that damage. You get no record of it.
I know under the
However-
old rules, at least, damage
I
to
didn't
forts
do-
didn't count unless you got the actual flag for the kill.
Interesting.
Under the old
Okay.
rules. I don't know.
I
if they
got
changed.
12 installation kills, and I pretty much finished in number 3 on XP earned. So potentially, if you get the destroyed ribbon, not the damage, but you actually get the killing blow, you might get more XP.
I only have 2 of those, and I didn't shoot a lot of them because light cruiser guns.
No, light cruiser guns won't do it. The installations is really about firing a heavy cruiser and battleship AP at them to wipe them out. Now your guns are really good for taking out the regular little buildings, right? The little warehouses and crap we have to blow up. But like the fortifications, the battleship guns and everything, the big guns, AP shells are really how to take those out.
Raptor, out of curiosity, I'm not looking at your screen. How much damage did you do to the destroyers? Because that
Let's have a peek.
We might still be seeing kind of like because I was mostly shooting at the battleships. Might be we're still seeing the same rules where shooting up destroyers gets you more XP than.
Okay, so now this is interesting. At the end, I am actually shown my fortification damage.
That's a lot.
Ow! That is a lot of damage, Raptor.
Yeah,
Ooh, wow.
So there's another. This doesn't actually show up in my damage total. That's my point. This is me firing German heavy cruiser AP at these things. This is another 70, 95, 120,000 damage basically against buildings.
I only have like 12,000 against buildings.
I only had like 14,000. That actually might be it. Then
I think so because damage-wise against destroyers, I've got less than 20k. This ship is not.
I have about 30k against destroyers.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's interesting because basically most of my again, I'm not getting credit for that in my little damage total because it doesn't show up as damage caused to ships, which is all that the thing shows you. But on your detailed report, it does show me what I've done to buildings. This has to count. And that's what I've learned on. Like, this is a great one. Anywhere you have like reinforced fortifications, heavy cruisers and AP is just like ideal because you're just every 10 to 15 seconds you're shoving AP tails down their throat. You don't have to wait like battleship salvos. Okay.
Yeah, it's probably it then.
So if we're taking it from that thing, so Killer Whale, Narai. I'm trying to think of any other. What about the airfield in Cherry Blossom? I'm wondering how much.
The airfields in Cherry Blossom, you have to fire HE at. If you fire AP at them, it's garbage damage. You have to fire HE at those to be useful. So, like, if you're a light cruiser or like this is why I go back to Hornet is a great carrier to find yourself with in Cherry Blossom because you're like a single wave of those B-25s will just about wipe out one of those installations almost on its own.